Hi everybody and welcome back to CX Today. My name is Charlie and once again I'm delighted to be here at Enterprise Connect 2025 in Florida, and I'm delighted to be joined by Vinod from Cisco. Vinod, thanks very much for joining me. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fabulous. Look at the booth, look at the energy around the booth. I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's one topic that everybody's talking about, just to cut straight to the conversation, and that is Agentic AI. I know a lot of companies have different approaches to their Agentic AI strategy, but how are you at Cisco kind of approaching it?
I'll take a healthcare analogy. When you look at good health or whatever, you have to look at it holistically.
Yeah.
And the biggest mistake we can make with Agentic AI is to say, there's a model that's going to solve my problem. If you're an enterprise of significant scale, you got to think all the way down to the metal. AI-ready data centers. How am I looking at my infrastructure? Am I securing it right? Is my network right? Am I going to secure, monitor, observe my infrastructure well? Then my mission critical applications sit on top. And voice and messaging is critical inputs into that software.
Yeah.
On top of that now sits that agentic application that is able to dramatically reduce the need for human assistance or the need for multiple workflows, lots of teams and delays. But the way to look at it is holistic. If you start at AI and try to fix infrastructure, it's not going to work. But if you build bottom up and build the right infrastructure for it, it's a winning proposition.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you say, I think observability is actually a particularly interesting point. How are you going to make sure these AI agents across the enterprise are going to work together and perform well? But if I'm specifically to hone in on the contact center, where do you see AI agents really adding value there?
Fabulous. So we call the business Webex Customer Experience Solutions for a reason.
Yeah.
Because it is a holistic customer experience platform.
Yeah.
So there's a few places. First of all, I always say this, much like we say about security, we feel that AI is also not a feature or a plugin. It is enmeshed in the fabric of how you develop products. And the most visible one obviously is the AI agent. Our Webex AI agent that we announced is going GA end of this month. But of course, it's going GA end of this month. We've been working with dozens of customers for many, many months. And internally at Cisco, it's been at play for like more than 3 quarters, right?
Yeah.
So the AI agent, which is an agentic application, which is able to have human-like bidirectional conversation, able to connect to backend systems, trigger workflows, execute upon actions, like an appointment reschedule, refund request, all of that, that is the true power of the platform.
Yeah.
So very, very excited about the agentic application itself, which I think would be very, very powerful.
Absolutely. I think what is also very much excites me about Cisco's approach is how CPaaS and CCaaS comes together, and potentially you could have CPaaS as an infrastructure for agentic AI agents. So perhaps you have an AI agent within a network system, and then if there's an outage, it can tell the contact center, and the contact center can tell a proactive agent. I think all of that is very exciting, but the big question I'm sure a lot of contact centers have is, where do I get started with AI agents in my contact center? What's your advice for them?
So we always say that the best contact center interaction you ever had is one you never needed to have. We have an incredible CPaaS platform, and we honestly feel that by predictive, preemptive engagement along the customer journey, you actually solve the most common problems before they exist and eliminate the need for someone to call. But the big evolution is every message from brand to you. Look at your phone, how many one directional messages come to you. All of them are the origin point of an intelligent conversation. For example, hey, your credit card has a suspicious transaction. Now you have 3 questions about it. Should I block my card? Should I do this? Should I do that? If you were able to bring an AI agent into that loop, that single unactionable message becomes a bidirectional intelligent conversation on voice or chat. So that's a great place to start. An AI agent is a phenomenal place to start on top of your messaging infrastructure, obviously. But there's so many other places like the AI assistant. You have an existing contact center operation. You have an average handling time. How do you dramatically diminish the average handling time and yet improve CSAT and first contact resolution? It happens by taking away all the rote work that an agent does away from them, allowing them to focus and give them all the information they need. Like for example, with suggested responses, so that they can answer the question the customer wants, don't look for information, do it fast, don't spend time making notes, and AI takes care of everything else.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the AI agent announcement actually from Enterprise Connect, the AI assistant. There's a lot going on from Cisco at the moment, but it's been a great conversation. So thanks very much for joining me today.
Of course, thanks so much for making time for us. Such a pleasure.
Absolutely. And also thanks to everybody for watching. Bye for now.